the page limit was 10. We are 11 pages. So you have to do something with your LaTeX documents. It's a few minutes before the deadline. What should I do? Okay, maybe I should use VaryLaTeX to annotate the LaTeX files with some macros, some annotation. But yeah, I'm quite lazy actually. I will generate automatically the variability annotation. It means that VaryLaTeX will synthesize variation points on top of interesting assets of your documents. And of course, it's not smart enough to understand what are the key sentences or the key paragraphs. That's certainly future work. But what VaryLaTeX do is put variation tabs, points for setting figure sizes. So in this document there are many figures, and the other thing the VaryLaTeX does is that it sets for you the item separator, which customize the spaces between the different items of an item size. And so I use VaryLaTeX and I win. Oh, because he put variation points here, and some variants actually are valid because the number of pages is 10. This is what we want. So of course it's more subtle than that, because sometimes some figures are too small and simply unreadable. So here you have to really play with your configurator, maybe to increase here and to fine-tune your document. But what's nice with this use case is that you have done nothing. You have not made an effort to annotate your LaTeX source code. It's VaryLaTeX that does the job for you. And it's pretty current. Oh no, it's not pretty current because of that. Okay, so having a look at here, it's the value is too important, right? So again, you have to fine tune here. So that's something you can do with the configurator, or you can use some machine learning to understand what's going on here, basically. So the max pages was this one. We can generate again. Okay, so back to the example, we generate 20 documents, 20 variants, and this time the number of maximum pages is really 10. And so the decision tree is really interesting to look at, because it states that the options scale failure to XML example 45 should be set carefully, right? Depending on the value here, you can have a valid document or not. I mean, 11 pages or 10 pages. If you look at the source code generated by VaryLaTeX, it corresponds to this value here, right? And actually, in terms of the LaTeX document, the key figure seems to be this one, yeah. And that's where the customization effort should be in. Okay, because here we have 20 documents, some are 11, some are 10. Maybe the item separator that tunes the space between the items in an item size are a bit aggressive, right? It's not really readable. So that's something you can also improve as a user. And also you can generate with VaryLaTeX some documents that have a specific value, like you set it to this one, for instance, and then you can generate again or add some documents by presetting some options, and then the decision tree as well as the configurator will be, of course, updated. So that's kind of nice because yeah, you can play with your LaTeX document quite easily and tune in a fine grain. So let's say I don't want a v-space that is too aggressive, so quite neutral, 0, and then I'm quite reasonable in terms of size. And based on that, it will generate for you a PDF, right? Here we go. 10 pages. Is it good? Is it bad? Well, the figures are quite readable here. Here again, but maybe this decision tree is really hard to get, so we will improve and increase the size. Same for the decision tree example. We'll improve it, right? Ten pages again. That's really nice. Okay, that's better. And then you can customize again until finding a good trade-off between the page limit, which is hard constraints, and the soft limits, which are about aesthetics, importance of content, and readability, which is, I think, human decisions. Very nice. So item sep is again for playing with the space between items in an item size. And these kind of options can be generated automatically by VaryLaTeX. We have predefined rules that match some LaTeX snippets, and then we have all the infrastructure to automate generation and the inference of good options value. Okay, nice.